Hello, fellow human light beings. It is once again time for a live guided interdimensional meditation. Okay, I made it to my destination. I've been driving for 3 days. I got here a little while ago, so I'm pretty tired, but I'm ready to do this. Anyway, so I don't have any idea what's going to happen tonight. Perhaps something. I do feel that the light beings are here, so that's good. And I imagine that they have something planned for us. So I know I'm coming on at a different time. You might not be used to this, but I'm in Central Time now. So this is a better time for me. And well, today it was a better time because I was very busy. I've been driving and unpacking and dealing with craziness and, Anyway, but I'm here now. And I'd love to see what the light beings have in store. There's a few people here. Somebody asked a question about Mensa 1096. Wanted to know what the fifth dimension was. And so I've talked about that quite a lot. So I'll answer this very briefly before we go into the meditation. So spiritual people have been misunderstanding what the word dimension means. And you're right. You say height, width, and breadth are the three dimensions which are physical. Time is incorrectly regarded by some as the fourth dimension. I can understand that. So the fourth dimension, if up and down is one dimension, left and right is another, backwards and forwards. So those are the three, it makes a box. So the fourth dimension would be a direction that we cannot imagine in our third dimensional brain, but it's been theorized that that direction, which would be at a right angle to all of the directions we just mentioned, would be up and forward and down and back. And the fifth dimension then would be another direction. The only thing that matters about that is that each time you add a dimensional direction, the energy is increased exponentially, the electromagnetic energy is increased exponentially, emotions and spirituality. And the frequency for emotions gets shifted up to a level far beyond it was before. So the fifth dimension would be 2 dimensions above ours in terms of spiritual understanding, emotional connection, and frequency, electromagnetism. So that's all we can really say what it is. All right. I babbled a little bit and I answered a question. I normally don't answer questions on these, but that's a good question. And as I said, I talk about this a lot. So when I hear questions people ask about things I've talked about a lot, it makes me want to say, please search for these things on my channel. If you search my channel and you haven't found what you're looking for, then ask. But if you have a question about something, you should search it on my channel first. I'd probably answer it. And if you don't know how to search somebody's channel for a specific video, you can go to Google and say, how do I search for a specific video on a specific YouTube channel? It'll tell you exactly how to do that. It's very simple. So I hope that's helpful. All right. Let us now see what is happening in terms of the multiverse. You can tell I'm very tired. but I believe that I can meditate. All right, so if you would please, let me first just check, make sure that my sound isn't freaking out on me. Because it does have a mind of its own. No, that's doing well. Synergetic Bliss Academy. Do you have my email? So message me on my email and I'll see if I can help you. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. So please do me a favor. Get in your favorite meditative spot in your home. And please get into your favorite meditative posture. Inhale very deeply and hold it. And exhale. One more time. Inhale very deeply. And exhale. Once again, inhale. And exhale. Continue breathing long and deep. Allow your body to completely relax. Allow the force of gravity to climb up into your body through your muscles and your nerves, relaxing everything, going up into the organs, relaxing all of the organs in the body, and allowing it to go up into your skull and relaxing your brain. Allow gravity to allow you to feel safe and protected. Gravity is Mother Earth's embrace. She loves you so much she can't tolerate you leaving her even for a moment. So she holds on with the gravity embrace. All right, let's go ahead and chant the Huar breath a few times. Inhale and begin. Okay, I am feeling the power of my light being friends, and I am sensing above that there is a light, very powerful light shining down on us. So I'm going to allow my astral body to come out the top of my head and float up into this light, and I'm seeing myself immediately disappearing into this light, seeing again lots of other colors, other colors of the rainbow as I am disappearing into this light. allowing myself to completely disintegrate, and I'm being pulled up further and further, and we are back again at our friend's ship, and I've allowed myself to come up through the light. I'm now inside of the ship, and I'm seeing the silver-looking skinned, perhaps there's some insectoid being I'm not completely making out, but I can see the reflective skin of their bodies, and they are all bowing in reverence, all of them. So we are being welcomed with tremendous honor. I am seeing coming toward me a very tall insectoid being, what I've been calling the ant beings, but I can't really say they look like ants. And I believe this one has a red color to her, and she's making her way, again, she is the mother, she's making her way down to us. She's bending down, and I believe she has something she wants to say, so give me a moment to listen to her. Okay, so what I heard her say is, "You're home now. Would you like to see what you've created?" And then she motioned to something behind her, and the rest of the beings make a path. And so I believe that's an invitation to walk in that direction. So I'm following her. I wish I could see or describe what kind of body she has, but again, it's very, very thin, with very, very lanky, spindly arms and legs. Oh, she kind of laughed at that. Jokingly pretended that that was offensive to her. So she's leading us again to the front of the ship, and looking out the window. So as we come to the front, all of the other beings are behind us. They want to see as well. And I'm looking out the window at the front of the ship, and I'm seeing lots of what looks like lots of galaxies, beautiful multicolored galaxies being born. And she's going to describe this to me, so give me a moment. She says, "These are the people who have awakened as a result of the work that you've done." And so there's something about this that's very beautiful and important. They take a lot of joy and pleasure, and they're like proud parents looking at beautiful, amazing beings that have come into being. She's saying that when a conscious being on earth awakens to their higher dimensional self, it is a creation and a birth that is more beautiful than anything we could imagine. And so what we are seeing is, these are the souls that have awakened, and we're looking beyond time to see the souls that, from our perspective, will awaken. And it's an incredibly beautiful sight for them, and very, very important. So I want to communicate with her a little bit more to find out more information about this. Okay, so I wasn't expecting this. She said that a being is going to come to me, a feminine being that she calls my mother. She says, when that happens, then you will awaken to your true self, and it will be extremely beautiful to watch and observe. We've been waiting for this, and we can't wait for you to see the power and the glory that you are about to awaken into. And she's talking to all of you as well, saying that every person who does these meditations has been called by her to awaken at this time in this manner. And she's encouraging you to honor and appreciate the beauty and the power of your own soul's awakening, and to know how extremely valuable and important your awakening is for all beings. All right, I'm going to take a moment and watch and listen. Okay, so she's talking a little bit more about that contact between light beings and us is going to increase. Okay, so I'm feeling the need for more light energy, so I'm going to ask for that. So I'm seeing once again a light above me. This is a conduit to a higher dimensional plane. I'm going to follow that up out of my crown of my head. I'm going to follow that light up. I've just gone through a few different colors. I saw red, I saw blue, green, yellow, purple, all kinds of different colors. So I myself am wanting to go up to the top level, up above all of the colors, to the realm of pure light. So that's what I'm going to do. Let us chant the Huar breath a few times to increase our frequency. All right, and if you would please now take a moment, allow one of these beings or a guide, whoever wants to appear before you, allow them to manifest in front of you and spend some time asking any questions or listening to any communications that they would like to share with you. And please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. What we're going to do now is we are going to allow ourselves to come back down this stream of light that we've gone through. Allow ourselves to come all the way back down. And we come back down to the front of the ship where we were. We can still see out the windows there all of the souls that are awakening into entire galaxies. And I am going to allow them to begin doing some energy work on us. So ask these beings to empower you, to work on you in whatever way is most helpful for you. Please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. So what I was just shown is the being that I was working with, the mother being, insectoid being. She showed me what looked like a very interesting looking crystal, and it had multiple facets, and it seemed to be moving, and it was made out of beautiful red, purple colors. She handed it to me, and I put it inside of my solar plexus in my astral body, and she said that this is your power that allows you to experience and overcome any challenges. It gives you the ability to create and manifest whatever you choose in this world. It gives you the ability to avoid disasters and to work through any challenges or issues or problems that you may experience. And then I was reminded that this is like a video game. And so the whole point is to continue to navigate through the game in a successful way. And as long as we stay connected and tapped into our power, then we will always overcome and win in this, what I call a video game. Okay, so there's something else you would like to tell me. I'm going to listen. Okay, what I was told is that things are going to begin to get even more interesting. So things are going to get more intense. There's going to be a lot more craziness. And it's very important that we stay focused and completely committed to our spiritual task more than ever. And it's very important that we stay connected to our higher dimensional friends, because they right now are acting like a lighthouse in a storm. And so if we keep our eye on the lighthouse, we will be able to make it to land. But yeah, things are going to get very interesting. And the feeling I get is that it might become more difficult to interact on a lower frequency scale than it has in the past. You might find yourself more sensitive to people's energies or to energies of places, activities. It's very important that we keep our minds focused on what we know to be our soul's journey, that we stay connected to the love of our souls and what it is we truly love and want. That the split, the so-called split, is happening, and what is most important is focusing on what you know to be your highest truth, and continue to work towards that, and don't let any of the craziness or intensity pull you away. All right, so let's see what else. So we're now going to receive some energy, so please send out the answer to the question, yes, please, I would like more energy. All right, please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. All right, so now we don't have anything else to accomplish today, so we're going to make our way back to our 3D physical bodies. So we are being led back through the ship, and again, all of the thousands of insectoid beings are clapping and cheering, and they are bowing out of respect for us as we walk through them. And take a moment to say goodbye to your guide, say goodbye to the mother. So I bow to her and I allow my energy to go back down through the light, coming back down. And we're now floating above Earth. So let us chant the Huar breath one time. Send this energy to planet Earth and see if we can raise our frequency along with it. Two more times. And now, if you would, please focus your energy on the beautiful planet Earth. See the beautiful and powerful aura that she is releasing into the multiverse. And go ahead and think about something really beautiful that brings you a great deal of joy and satisfaction. And imagine that happening on planet Earth and happening for you. And now we can allow ourselves to begin descending back into Earth's gravity, into Earth's atmosphere, continuing to descend down into closer to Earth. You can now see Earth, and the portion of Earth that you live on is beginning to become larger and larger in your view. You can see your continent, your state. You can see where it is that you are currently living. You can see your home. You allow your energy to very gently go down through the roof and very gently back into your physical body. Inhale very deeply. And exhale. Rub the palms of your hands together. Place them over your eyes. Inhale very deeply. And exhale. Once more, inhale. And exhale. One last time, inhale. And exhale. Rub your eyes, face, scalp, back of the neck, front of the neck. Bring yourself back into your body. All right. So that was, I did feel some good energy there. I did have some good interactions. I was quite tired and I was having a hard time concentrating and focusing. So hopefully you had a good experience. Yeah, so we'll leave it there for now. I'm sure as I get settled in, maybe get a good night's sleep, and yeah, get used to my new surroundings, I will have a lot more to talk about. And day after tomorrow, if all goes well, I'm going to be surfing one of America's wave pools. So I will begin uploading videos for my landlocked surf safari adventure that I'm going to be doing all winter. So anyway, my friends, thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I'm glad you were here and showing up at the last minute like this. I love you all. I will see you all very soon. Please take very good care of yourselves.